Hello there. Welcome to Philosophy 13, your course on ethics here at the Loyola Schools of the Ateneo de Manila University. My name is Dennis Temporal, and I am happy and honored to be your instructor for this course. I want to thank you first of all for joining this class and for being part of the Ateneo community for this new semester. It is good, fortunate, and admirable that you have decided to go on with your college education in the face of the COVID-19 pandemic. To officially start our learning journey in ethics, let me give the course some opening remarks by answering two important questions. What is Philosophy 13 good for? And how can you do well in a philosophy course such as ethics? You will learn right from the very beginning of our course that the concern for ethics cuts across so many human activities and is at the heart of all human relationships. And when you understand ethics this way, you will also realize that ethics is everywhere. It is a matter of fact that we, human beings, act in this world. We move, we do things, we work, we interact with others, and our actions have effects on nature and so many other things. We know that in our existing, we cannot help but affect the existence of so many others. It is because we do not exist in isolation or separated from other things that we have the sense for what actions are acceptable and what actions are not. In other words, human beings have the capacity to judge what is right and wrong. And our judgments, most of the time and in many situations, are about how good or how bad human actions are, including our own. In this course, we will study what makes human actions worthy of praise and commendation, as well as what makes them blameworthy and fit for condemnation. I have just presented to you my own rough definition of ethics. Now, it is one of the objectives of the course that by the end of our time of learning, you will have your own way of defining and expressing what ethics is all about, how it applies to you, and above all, how you can practice being ethical in your own relationships, work, and ways of living. Should you have this deep understanding of ethics by the end of the course, then you will certainly be able to tell yourself that you have truly learned from your studies in the philosophy of morals and that your time with our class had not been wasted. Ethics is a philosophical discipline that inquires about the nature of good and bad actions. This is the academic part of the course, and it takes place whenever you and I grapple with ideas and concepts that have a deep foundation in philosophy. It is for this part of the course that we will need to read a lot, to think a lot, to reflect, to be critical, to be creative, to engage in discussions with others, to write down our realizations and insights, and to make choices at every turn, choosing for ourselves which ideas from the course we will incorporate into our own lives and which principles we will allow to influence our future decisions and actions. In short, Philosophy 13 is a course that wants to make a difference in your life. Let me clarify what I just said. What do I mean by that? Well, it's easier to explain what I don't mean by it. I don't mean that the course will make you and your classmates good, moral, and ethical people. The course was not designed to be transformative in that sense. It does not aim to change you in any way. In fact, no academic subject can do that for you. In truth, you alone can make yourself a person who possesses moral character, someone who does magis on ethical matters, someone who is constantly good and progressing into becoming a better version of yourself. Only you can do this because being good is not something you learn. It is not a skill or competence. You are not a good person because it is your talent to be good or because you have been trained to be good. You do not possess moral character just because you have your parents' genes and your parents happen to be good people. Rather, becoming a good person in your relationships, work, ways of seeing life, and yes, in your treatment of yourself. This is the result of choices and habits. It is a strange way to say it, but being a good person comes from hard work. And we all have the desire deep down within us to be morally good because we believe that morality has a big role to play in the quality of a person's life. As you will discover in this course, your being a good person is the result of the deeply personal decisions you've made, as well as the behavior you deliberately and mindfully repeat across many years as you pursue your vision of a good life. So, if it's not to make you a good moral person, then what is this course really good for? Why does the Ateneo want all of its college students to undertake a course in ethics? As your course instructor, I am excited to tell you that what this course aims at, its true objective, is to help make you knowledgeable about the subject of morality. What this course was designed to accomplish is to inform you, to broaden and deepen your understanding of ideas that matter to the discipline of moral philosophy. It is an academic goal, admittedly. That's why you will be doing a lot of reading, a lot of thinking, writing, reflecting, and studying in this course. And yet, it is in trying to accomplish this that the course hopefully affects your way of thinking and feeling about your own level of morality, about your own behavior in relation with others, and about the practices by which you strive to acquire goodness in your life. And that in being affected in this way, you will find the reason, the motivation, and the will to continuously strive to make yourself into better and better versions of who you really are. What this all means, ultimately, is that the learning and the growing you will accomplish in this course are all in your hands. You will plant and you yourself will benefit from the harvest. I hope that the harvest will be rich. Be assured that because you are a student in my course, that I will do my best to help you make the harvest good, successful, and abundant. Welcome to Philosophy 13. I look forward to seeing you in our first online class plenary. Check the announcement in your Canvas for this. Until then, have a good start for this new semester. All the best to you in your studies.